I'm Emily Campion.
And I'm Hannah Foss, and this is our evaluation of Ensnare. In what ways does your media product use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products?
Okay, so this is our opening title. No, opening sequence. Opening sequence?
It's an opening sequence.
Okay, it's an opening sequence. Which we decided the genre would be an unexpected thriller, because Hannah started off wanting to do like a kids' TV show. But I was all like, oh, should we make it like more dark or something and more mysterious, like to challenge conventions. So we decided to do a female kids presenter who presented Bubblegum, which is kind of like, I don't know if you know, but there used to be Milkshake, which we used to watch when we were younger.
Basically, we did a rip-off.
Yeah, we did a rip-off, but she's a paedophile. And she's only like 25 or something. And like, unlike most paedophiles who are normally men, we decided to go for a female. And also her kind of work leads into, like, she works closely with kids, so it's like a good window for her to come into things like that. So we started off our film by doing iDence, who is like our producers. So we did like Red Eye Productions and King Company and Co. Red Eye Productions being the larger one, so like Warner Brothers or something, and then King Company and Co being the smaller one, like Vertigo or something.
Yeah.
And then after that we have our title, which is Ensnare, which comes up in kind of like a typewriter thing to go with the fact that she's typing emails later on. And then we have our Bubblegum song, which is introducing not our film, but like the
TV show,
the TV show that she works for.
Quite misleading with the whole happiness of the song.
Yeah, it's really upbeat, and throughout when we introduce her character, which is Tracy Strutt, there's also like a background, quite like upbeat, like chewing thing.
Yep. But also in the background you can see the subtle hints of her being a paedophile with the pictures and things as well.
Yeah, because normally you'd have like little cute things that her audience has sent in, but if you also look, there's like not many people have noticed, which is also a criticism, because people just kind of watch Tracy herself, they don't notice the background. But in the background there's like life with like a little arrow through it, and like a kid saying that he wanted to like destroy the rainforest or something, wouldn't there? And then thank you. And then we also have like a mother strangling a child and stuff.
I'll just say now, we kind of, when we were researching into what we were doing, we looked at other films like, what was it called? Notes on a Scandal.
Yeah, with Judi Dench and Cate Blanchett.
1 Hour Photo. It's kind of like the more stalkerish aspects that we wanted to use. We like the Notes on a Scandal mainly because it's kind of challenging the normal stereotype of a paedophile.
Yeah, and it was actually quite disturbing.
Yeah.
Like, it started off not because she was just being introduced to, like, a new worker was being introduced to the school as a teacher, and she like gained friends in another teacher, but then you found out that the new person working there was having an affair with a child, and then the old teacher like blackmailed her and such. So it was really unexpected, because the older teacher seemed like really like placid and it was nice. But if you read our blog, as we started off, we wanted something a lot more complicated than what we originally did, with loads more scenes and actually using like children, like reading to a load of children, and a child being a main part.
I think we changed that because of how difficult it would be. Because it's quite
very time consuming, and like we don't just do video as an A level obviously, so we didn't really have much time to do it all. But we're hoping, like, even though we've like really like narrowed it down and made it really simple, that hopefully it'll still come across like eerie, especially with all the music that we've put in the background and the way we filmed it and stuff.
So to conclude, we have challenged our forms and conventions quite well, I think.
Yeah, an unexpected thriller of a paedophile kids presenter. Question 2.
How does your media product represent particular social groups? So, as we said before, we're challenging this typical stereotype of a paedophile by having a female TV presenter, a kids TV presenter, which is obviously not what you expect to see. And it's not really a very typical representation of this film genre, because you just don't see it anywhere else, which is why we wanted to do it. We thought it would be a little bit different and interest a lot more people.
Yeah, but what kind of audience? We wanted kind of like, we've rated it a 15, haven't we?
Yeah.
Which we'll mention later on as well. But I don't know, like, we don't want young audiences, but I wouldn't have thought that, like, older people would enjoy it so much, because, like, if people with families and stuff, I think it would be quite, like, disturbing to them, wouldn't it?
It's not the sort of thing to watch with your family.
Yeah, it's more of, like, a teenage, like, 18, 19-year-old couple going and seeing it and coming out like, oh,
Yeah.
what the hell was that? But
It's kind of like we're doing question 4, who would be the audience of your media product?
yeah, right, what's question 3?
Question 3, what kind of media institution might distribute your media product and why?
We thought of Vertigo Films, because they're quite a small company, but
Yeah,
if
kind
you
of goes
know-
to like King Company and Co. I
yeah, if you know the film Monsters, which was completely, like, home produced, like, 2 members of cast, like, really simple, and we thought like similar to, like, Fish Tank and stuff. It's quite simple and not like a high budget kind of film. So we thought of stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, we also looked into Fox Searchlight Pictures because they have similar sort of things.
Yeah, they did 1 Hour Photo, didn't they?
Yeah, that's right.
Which was kind of like, obviously that's more high end, like higher budget with Robin Williams and stuff, but we thought that it was kind of a similar kind of genre. So even though Monsters was probably, like, filmed in a similar way to us, we thought that 1 Hour Photo for Foxlight Pictures would be more kind of interested in, like, working with the film that we made.